and lack a backyard for the purpose, I've taken to borrowing neglected graves in the Colville Cemetery when one of my small creatures passes on. Nobody pays any attention to a sad-faced woman with a hand trowel planting flowers on an old grave. Most people look away, not wanting to see either grief or crazy, so it's never a difficult thing to slip a small body into the earth beneath the begonias or the petunias, or whatever flower I've chosen to commemorate the occasion. If the storm holds off, I have just enough time before work to lay Oscar to rest. I've picked out the perfect grave for Oscar. It's away from the road, shaded by a tree. Tom Childers, 1950 to 1956. May he rest in peace. I figure Tom and Oscar can be company for each other. In the back of my car, ready for the expedition, are my tools: a hand trowel, a watering can, and a pot of daisies. No need to bring extra fertilizer. The thought of Oscar as worm food twists my insides one more time. I pat his box again, this time to reassure myself. A young couple saunters into the crosswalk, hand in hand, without even checking for traffic. I slam my foot onto the brakes. The car skids to a stop, momentum thrusting me forward against my shoulder belt. Oscar's box careens forward, slick as a toboggan on a sliding hill. It tips onto its side. The lid comes off. Oscar, stiff as a stone, rolls clear of his towel bed and out onto the floor. I twist free of my shoulder belt and bend down and over to reach for him, but a horn blaring behind me jolts me upright. A man in a shiny sedan waves his hands, signaling for me to get on already. Glaring at Mr. Impatient in my rear view, I accelerate through the crosswalk, now clear, and on down Main Street. Colville is a small town, and usually there's very little traffic, but today it seems the entire population has come out at once. Keeping one hand on the steering wheel, peering over the dash, I try to corral Oscar and get him back into his box, but I can't quite stretch my arm far enough while keeping an eye on traffic. Approaching 3rd Avenue, I think I've caught a break. The light is red. I've got a right-hand turn. Just enough time to scoop up Oscar and I'm off. But then a bicycle pulls up to the light beside me, and with it a whole new dilemma. The woman on the bike, a sleek red machine nothing like the second-hand object chained to my small porch, turns her head and makes direct eye contact. She's wearing a helmet, one of those trendy torpedo-shaped things, black and streamlined. Black spandex shorts and a midriff tank top expose a soft expanse of belly, burnt pink by the sun. Her face is flushed, strands of dark hair plastered to her cheeks with sweat. Her eyes, for some reason, are hostile. They burn a hole through me, as though I'm an affront to her existence. Maybe I didn't see her and cut her off. Maybe she's an environmentalist and objects to my rig. Maybe she's just hot. Me, I've about had enough. If my being here offends her, she can get the hell out of the way. Holding her gaze, returning her glare, I miss it when the light finally changes. Mr. Impatient, still behind me, leans into his horn. Clearly, he's not from here. On another day, maybe I'd ignore him. Who cares if I hold up traffic for a minute? So what if we all miss a light? Today, I'm rattled and off-kilter. The sun glare is rubbing on my very last nerve. I throw up my hands in a gesture of exaggerated frustration, then wave for the biker to go. I want to turn right. If I turn and she goes, we have a problem. She just sits there, still staring at me. The horn behind me blares again. I poke my head out of the window and shout, waving my arm in an exaggerated sweeping gesture. I'm turning right. Go already. When she doesn't, I throw my hands up in the air again, hit the gas, and accelerate into my turn. The bike turns too, keeping pace with me, as if we're a car-bicycle tandem unit. I accelerate, wanting to rid my world of her. The bike keeps pace. The rider bent